Hello everybody, it is Mia with Chalk with Mia or Southern Willow Crafting, whatever page you're ultimately going to be watching this on. I am here today because I was working on a few projects and I was getting ready to start a new one, and I thought I would include you guys. I thought it would be kind of fun. I was going through my craft stash, and to be honest with you guys, I came across some wooden hearts that I had purchased for Valentine's Day. And Valentine's Day is come and gone, and I didn't use them, and I thought, gosh, what can I do to kind of bring them back to life or to turn them into something maybe somebody would want any time of the year. So that is what we are doing here. All right, I'm gonna set up my camera here so that you guys can see what I got going on, but I wanted to show my face so that you guys could see it really is me. I have, like I told you guys before, I've switched my program, so now I don't have the, face in the corner with my craft. Something that I might end up doing later, but for right now, this is where I have it. So let me get my, okay, so I'm going to turn my camera around so that you guys can see my crafting area here. Let's get this. I do have a tripod up here so that you guys can see. Okay. And I think that's good, right? I think you guys can kind of see everything. All right. So let me get this going here on my screen so that I see what you guys are seeing, so that I can actually answer questions, or if anything should come up, I can definitely do that for you guys. Okay, let's see here. Whoops. And sorry guys, I am getting it all set up. So how is everybody's Memorial Day? What are you guys doing? Anybody, doing crafting? Anybody doing that type of thing? All right, so if you're wondering what this number is here, it is a texting notification system. So normally before I go live, or if I have a special deal or something going on, I will notify you guys. So I try not to be spammy and, overbearing with it, but I'm going to show you guys. Let me grab all the little pieces I need for this one. There's a couple of different projects that I want to do. So I've got these wooden hearts that I purchased, and actually they're tail sitters. I know you guys are looking at it down, but it's got a flat edge here on either side, and you can set it upright, which is kind of cool. So let me see. Are you guys seeing? Let's see here. I don't know. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm not seeing any comments. If somebody could comment and let me know that you're here, I can say hi back. If that makes sense. I want to make sure that I am live and you guys are seeing this. I'm trying to mess with a few of the settings to kind of see. Okay, let's see here. I'm not. Okay. Yay, I do see some people. Okay, so I see some people are at least on. All right, so I've got these. Hi, Bobette. Thank you. All right, so this is a text notification system. All you have to do is text your name and say join or something, and that way I'll set you up. So I've got 3 of these hearts, and I've got some ribbon here and different colored Dixie Belle paint. But what I want to do with this one is I'm going to paint it a tea rose color, which I love. It's so pretty. Hopefully that's in the shot. I've got navy and I've got sea glass. And what I want to do is I've got this transfer This is one of our older transfers actually, but I've got this transfer here. It says "You Are Enough," which I think is so cute, so nice. So that way, I don't know if you guys can see it, but that way if I set it on its edge, it will say it, right? Or it'll just be a nice thing here. And then I want to put a little bit of ribbon. And I think even though this has got a blue edging to it, I love the burlappy edge with the little blue. And then I'm going to put polka dots up here, maybe cream polka dots or something. So that's what's in my head. What comes out could be totally different. And then I have a couple of other designs that I kind of want to play with the other ones. Do a navy blue, and I've got these little sola flowers here and some felt flowers. Now these are pre-bought because you know, that is not my jam. I've never made flowers like that. I will tell you, I was inspired by this craft. There is a chalk couture designer. The company name is Teal and Orange, and felt flowers are her thing. And she makes beautiful, amazing projects with them. And she had one that was hearts, and it had red, white, and blue 4th of July type themes on them. And it was pretty amazing. And so anyways, it inspired me. I was like, oh my gosh, I have some hearts. I could totally do this, right? We can make this really, really cool. All right, so here is the Tea Rose. It is a Dixie Belle paint. I did wet my brush just a little bit, but it is a almost pink mauve color. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just a very kind of soft pink. I want to almost say it has like a light purple tone to it, or lavender tone to it. I know that kind of doesn't make sense, but if you saw it, it might. Hopefully the lighting is okay and you guys can hear me okay. If you guys are new here, type the word "new" in the comments so I know that this might be the first time you've ever joined me on a craft project. My brushes are getting a little old. I did buy some new ones. I'll probably end up switching over here in a moment. Type the word "new" if this is the first time that you have watched me craft, or if you've never heard of chalk couture before, because I'm going to be using chalk couture transfers. This is not a chalk couture surface, but it is a chalk couture transfer. The "You Are Enough," and then the polka dots, and I might do a buffalo plaid. I mean, really, the options are endless. Love it. Hi, Essence. Thank you. Thank you for commenting. If you guys have any questions along the way, do not hesitate to ask. I am try to be an open book and answer anything that you guys might have about the craft or chalk couture, or what have you. I try to do, you know, different craft projects. I do a lot. The majority of my stuff is chalk couture, but I do try to mix it up a little bit. All right, so whenever I paint projects, unless it's something that's going to be hot glued down on something, I do try to paint all sides of it, because I don't know where somebody's going to set this up, and I would hate for them to set it up somewhere and that back side be showing and it's not finished. It's just looks horrible. The other thing I could do is literally just do a different design on the back. I'm not going to do that today, but it's just an idea for you guys. One thing I do like about these wood projects is, you know, you could do something 4th of July on one side, or Memorial Day themed on one side, and then I'm running out of ways to hold it, and then do something that's every day on the other, so that you just have that one themed side when you need it. Now, I'm not going to paint the back right now, because then I'll have to put it face down and it will probably ruin the paint job that I just did on the front end. Now, the Dixie Belle is a chalk based paint, so it dries very quickly. That's one reason why I really like to work with it. It is you can go to the website and buy it directly, but I would recommend, because it is a retailer type thing, go to the website and type in your zip code and try to find somebody local. There are small businesses that carry it. My boutique carries this brand. So, you know, if you can support a small business, I say go for it. So the color, oh, thanks everybody. Thanks, Jessica. Hi, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Shreese, how are you? All right, so hopefully I'll hold this up so you guys can kind of see the color. I don't know if it's going to come through on the camera or not. But it is a very soft pink, okay? All right, I'm going to hit this up with my blow dryer. Oh my gosh, you guys, 76 people. I don't think I've ever been that high. How about this? If we can reach, if you can sprinkle the love and we can reach 100 people, I will do a drawing and we will give away one of these projects. How about that? That would be awesome. Wow, I'm amazed. Maybe it's because it's Memorial Day and people are at home because of the quarantine. I'm not sure. But if you could sprinkle the love, or if you think you're gonna like, you know, if you like crafting, you can certainly like and follow my page. I do have a private crafting group where we talk about fun stuff and design and decor, and I offer deals in there sometimes with Chalk Couture, or just, you know, sometimes I sell my finished pieces and I'll offer my crafting group people a discount off of my finished pieces, just because I appreciate you guys following me and liking me. All right, so we've got that done. All right, 2 coats, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Lisa, so make sure to sprinkle the love. The numbers are dropping a little bit, which is fine. I totally get it. But if you guys sprinkle and we can get up to 100 people, we will, and you type the word sprinkle in the comments, I will put your name in for a drawing to win one of these finished products that I'm working on. If we reach it and I can do it during the live, I will. But if not, I'll go live at another point later on and we'll do it then. Okay guys, so this is nice and dry. It's a little tacky, but mostly dry, which is fantastic. All right, so now we have to decide the color of You Are Enough. And like I said, I am going to take, sometimes I have like the weirdest like of different colors, but for some reason I loved how soft and just pretty. Thank you, Lisa. Soft and pretty this was. I don't know, you guys. Maybe I'll have to find another. I also have just a plain. That might be better. Just a plain thing here. Just to kind of separate the two, because I'll put some polka dots up here. Who doesn't love polka dots? You guys might not like polka dots, but I love polka dots. I'm just looking up to see what other types of ribbon I might have, because if you guys watch me at all, you know I have a minor ribbon obsession, and I do have lots of it. So not gonna lie, I do have quite a bit of ribbon. Okay, all right, so we've got this ribbon. Hey, Lindsay, how are you? Long time no see, girlfriend. I was just saying, if you guys are just joining, if you guys sprinkle the love and I can get up to 100 followers or people watching, let's say, I will do a drawing for a giveaway of one of the projects. Oh, maybe that one would be prettier because it's just very basic. Okay. All right, so we've got some ribbon choices. All right, I am going to, and I just love this. Wouldn't this be cute in a dorm room, on a shelf, or something like that, you know, or in your, I'm going to say your girls' room. Now, if you have any boys who love pink, that would be good too. No judgment here on what people's favorite colors are. But it's just a nice reminder, right, of the important things. Okay, so now I need to pick out a color. And I am thinking, I don't know if, let's see, that's two, I'm thinking like a custard color. Hi, Donna, how are you? Hi, Margaret. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Marie. I appreciate you sprinkling. I'm either thinking, are these the same? Custard, almond. Maybe an almond color to match that in that burlap rib. Okay, so this is our chalk paste. One thing I love about our chalk paste is it is removable. So if I don't like this color for whatever reason, I can literally just take a wet napkin or disinfectant wipe this off. Oops, which reminds me I need to wax. Wipe this off, and then I can redo it, which is fantastic, right? So that's the great thing about Chalk Couture. Now, not all surfaces are reusable because some of them are extremely porous, meaning, you know, they have a lot of different ways that paste can seep into it, and it makes it harder for it to come off. But chalkboards, painted wood, those sorts of things, you can redo. So even if I did do something for 4th of July, I could erase it and then do something different on it, which is pretty amazing. So that is just you can use any type of wax. I prefer the Dixie Belle Besting wax only because it goes on clear, and I've never had any problems with it. I will tell you, with the Min Wax, I've used that in the past. It's the kind of yellow jar you can get at Lowe's or Home Depot. I did have that it yellowed over time with certain types of wood. So I have found that the Dixie Belle does not. It has not yellowed on me yet. I'm not saying it won't. It has not yet. All right, so I think, let's see where that ends up. Okay, so I think that's good. All right, you guys, this is what's going to be amazing. If you guys have never watched Chalk Couture before, or anybody use it. Okay, this is our paste. It should be the consistency of like a yogurt, okay, or cake icing. So you guys can see it's not going to be like acrylic paint, okay? So if it's running like acrylic paint, you might want to leave it out for just a little bit. But if you guys can see, it's running, but it's not like liquid run. The wax offers, think of it like priming your walls. It acts like a nice little buffer or barrier so that it doesn't ruin my surface, because this is sticky. So it's going to help offer a barrier between the painted surface, because to be honest with you, I'm a little impatient. I should probably let this sit or dry a little bit longer. but it just offers as a protector to my transfer and the surface I'm using. And it helps give the paste something else to hold on to. So it's recommended that you wax. I don't always do it, depending upon the surface, and you kind of get a feel for it, but there are some people who wax absolutely everything they do. It's just a routine that they've gotten into, and that's what they do. If you guys are interested in joining that crafting group that I have, just type the word VIP in the comments and you'll get a notification about it. If you guys are interested in learning about Chalk Couture and what it means to be a part of the company, it's a direct sales company, but it's kind of a different one in a sense, because we get to craft and make pretty things. Type the word join in the comments and it'll shoot a message to you and we can start a conversation. But I don't like having those on here because this is just fun crafting time. So I just throw it out there. Hi from Alabama. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Thank you, Abby. All right, guys, are you ready? Watch this. When I pull this back. Look at that. Is that not amazing? Thank you, Margaret. I love this so much. Look how quick and easy that was. And it looks perfect, right? No, you know, smudging with this transfer. We call them transfers. Oops, I just had something fall down on that. We call them transfers, not stencils, because, you know, stencils are, and I'll show you guys in a second. I should have showed you on this last one. Stencils, there is no mesh in between. I'll show you guys here in a second. So this is another one, and this one just happens to be floral, but I'll show you guys what makes it different than a regular traditional stencil. So I have really bad spatial skills. Hopefully you guys are seeing this. But see, I can't push my finger through because there's a screen mesh here. And what that screen mesh does is it helps me, as long as there's no air bubbles in it, it helps me transfer, haha, you get it, the paste onto the surface. It makes my life easier. It makes me look like I am a crafting genius. When we know that that's not the case, that I'm just, you know, just enjoy crafting. Thank you guys for typing VIP. That's so nice. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna do this as just kind of a nice barrier. Okay, so let me cut this. I'll get my handy dandy glue gun that I plugged in right before this live. For once, you guys, if you watch me, you'll know I don't prepare that often. I'm the worst at preparing things. But I have, okay, I'm going to actually put the glue on the ribbon so that I don't put it in the wrong place here. All right, so my wonderful cordless glue gun, oh my gosh, it's the little things in life that get me so excited sometimes. If you guys are crafters, you totally know what I mean. All right, so we're just gonna put this here and lay that down. Now, when I was done with my transfer, the You Are Enough, I put it in a tub of water. And the reason I did that is because they're reusable, you guys. Yes, I am coming to Orlando. I'm assuming you're talking about convention. I am planning on going. But our transfers are reusable. Now, corporate says about 8 to 10 times, but there are designers who have used them 20, 30 times. Pretty amazing. So what I'm going to do at the end is I am just going to wash it off with a disinfectant wipe and put it back in my book, and then we are good to go. All right, so now I want to put a couple polka dots on the other side. So I've got 2 different sized polka dots. Well, really 3, but I didn't want to, my other one's quite large. So I'm thinking because of the space, I want to do, where did it go? I mean, you guys, look at all these pretty designs. That one's really pretty. I love, these are taken out of my, off of the transfers, and I keep them in a book. Okay, so I'm gonna do these little ones. I'm literally just pulling it right off the backing of that piece of paper I just showed you guys. That's why it sounded like that. Okay, so see these polka dots? I'm just gonna lay it here. All right. Oh, that's so awesome, Pat. I'm gonna tell you, if you want to make this a business, convention is so much fun, and it's nice to network and meet people in person and learn new things, and it's pretty amazing. I'm gonna tell you, I had friends that did direct sales before I got into Chalk Couture, and I was happy for them, and I thought it was great, but I thought they were drinking the Kool-Aid. But I totally am drinking the Kool-Aid because maybe it's just because it's a creative craft and I love to create. It's a nice outlet for me. But I'm so all in. I love it. All right, and I'm not worried if these polka dots are running off the edge, if they are or if they aren't. I like that look. That look makes sense to me. Look at how cute. Oh my gosh. Type the word love in the comments if you guys are just loving this design. And look at this, you guys. I mean, how long have I been on? 25 minutes, and I probably spoke for the first couple of minutes. So in what, 15, 20 minutes, I made this really cute craft that would be perfect on anybody's, you know, bookshelf, as a gift, as kind of a gift added to a basket, you know, that sort of a thing. Oh, Abby, thank you. I am from Virginia. So, wow, I appreciate you watching from the Are you watching from the UK, or are you from the UK? My mother was from Holland, the Netherlands, and so I always loved listening to my grandparents talk. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. I love that you guys love this. It's simple, but super cute, right? I love the message. I like that it is, you know, sometimes I get called plain Jane because I just do. I'll go bold every now and then, but a lot of times I keep things simple. So anyways, that's just me. All right, let's move on to the next heart. I'm really excited now. So I'm thinking with this one, I'm going to do navy blue. And I was thinking maybe the buffalo plaid with maybe some yellow flowers. What do you guys think? Let's try that. Okay. All right, guys. If you sprinkle the love, if you guys are liking this project, I would appreciate it. I truly appreciate it, guys, as a small business owner. And like I said, if we can get up to 100 viewers, my numbers are dramatically going down. But you never know. I might surprise you guys. Even if you can sprinkle and you type the word sprinkle in the comments, maybe I'll still do a drawing. I was saying I'll give away one of these projects to somebody, and shipping in the United States. So sorry if you're overseas, but it would be kind of hard because these are a little heavy to get it overseas. But I will ship in the United States. I don't do it that often, giveaways of this size. So to be honest, I usually do smaller giveaways. But I'm happy to do it. All right, so, and this I love because I'm combining Chalk Couture. I like showing that you can use Chalk Couture on a lot of different things. It doesn't have to be a Chalk Couture surface. They have beautiful surfaces we can use, so it could be like a one-stop shop, but it doesn't have to be. If you like being creative and putting things together yourself, you have that option. If you're not overly creative, you don't have to be. Chalk Couture offers all of the tools and everything that you need, all together, all on their site. So it's pretty cool. But like I said earlier, if you guys want to join my crafting group, there's going to be a brush. My crafting group, just type the word VIP in the comments and you'll get a message, just VIP. And my virtual assistant Olive should be sending you guys a message with the link to it. It is called the Southern Willow Crafting Group because I just changed it recently because I'm doing a lot of different crafting things in there. And oops, Southern Willow was a company name I used to have because I used to sew children's clothes. And so I thought I'd go back to that just because, I'm in Virginia, even though we're not deep south, we do like to think we're southern. And the willow, I like the symbolism of a willow. My bathroom cabinet, that color. I love Dixie Belle paint. Oh my gosh, this is Bunker Hill Blue. Did you paint it with the Bunker Hill Blue or the Tea Rose? Yeah, Dixie Belle's amazing. A lot of furniture refinishers use it. People always ask, are you a retailer for them? No, my business partner at the boutique is, and we sell it at the boutique. But You don't have to be a furniture refinisher to use it. I use it for a lot of my crafts. Again, I will paint the back sides of these, but I don't want you guys to have to sit and wait and watch me paint the back sides just to paint them. But I do like to have it finished all the way around because I don't know where people are going to place them. And I would hate for somebody to see something so pretty on the front side and then have an unfinished wood piece on the back side. You know? You know what I mean? Okay, but this blue is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And I love that I was completely inspired. So the company I was inspired by, her company name is Teal and Orange. You can find her on Facebook or on Etsy. Her main craft is felt flowers, but she incorporates chalk couture into it and on some of her crafts. And she's just so creative and beautiful. And I thought, oh my gosh, she had done these hearts for Memorial Day, 4th of July, and I thought they were so stinking cute. And I said, you know what? Here I have got my heart sitting on the shelf just waiting for next Valentine's Day. I might as well just repurpose them as well. Yes, Bunker Hill Blue. Oh, good. So your cabinets, I bet you they look amazing. This is a really, really pretty blue. Okay, so, and look at that gold, as it will put, you know, you could do gold or you could, ooh, even the, ooh, you guys, that's so pretty. Okay, so I was thinking, all right guys, what should I do? I was thinking I could do stars. I could find a transfer with some stars on it, or I have this, I was gonna do this floral on, I had one other color I thought I was going to paint with. Oh, the sea glass. I was going to do the florals on the next one with the sea glass. So I'm thinking maybe I'll do, or look at this, you guys. I have the plaid, but I also have red, white, and blue. And what I could do is, I don't have to do a ribbon. I could just, I was just thinking stars and then maybe some stripes and have the ribbon going across. What do you guys think? Yay? Nay? Let me get my, I'm going to get my binder out. You guys hang tight for a second. We're going to let that dry for a second. Let me get my binder out for my holiday type transfers. Occasions and holidays, you guys. Yes, I have organized all of my transfers by theme. And if you know me, it's because you know I love themes. It helps my brain. Okay, so I've got these stars, so I could put these stars and these stripes. So I've got them large and in charge. Or I think that's, I've got smaller stars, but I'm thinking, what do you guys think? Thinking go with the red, white, and blue. What do you guys think? Give me some feedback, guys. Or should I do like just the yellow flowers and do the buffalo plaid? What do you guys think? Buffalo plaid with yellow flowers, or do some stripes and some stars? Holly, you can buy them from my website. Stars in red, white, and blue. Okay, here, I'll put my website in here and you guys can see all the available transfers that are available. Let's see here. Chalk with Mia. Chalk Couture. So it's www.chalkcouture.com/chalk with Mia. And if you join my, that put spacing in there. If you join my crafting group, I will tell you I have something going on in there right now for Memorial Day. So if you are interested in purchasing anything, you might want to type the word VIP in the comments, and check out what's going on over there. Okay, so we're gonna do red, white, and blue with the stars. Okay, so somebody help me out. So I'm thinking, I probably maybe should have painted it red, but we'll do white stars. Should I do white stars and white stripes? And then the red, white, and blue ribbon? Hey, Amanda. All right, so I think we're gonna do white stripes, white stars, and these stars are gonna be too big. Let's see if we do it. You know what? I'm gonna see what it looks like. Let me see if I have other, oops, it's not completely dry. Let me see if I can find some other stars. I think I had some the other night. Hold on, guys. Because these are really big in this heart. I believe I had, and we'll do the buffalo plaid on the next one. Yeah. All right, guys, hold on. I'm gonna find some more stars. Oh, those are pretty, but they're kind of big. And like I said, I don't mind when things fall off the edge, but for this one, I'm thinking I want them to be on the thing. And if I can't find my other stars, then I'll just, it will be what it will be. But hang with me for a second. We're gonna let that dry. Again, if you guys type VIP in the comments, you should get a message from my virtual assistant, Olive. It's just a bot. I named her Olive. And it helps me that way. I know I don't miss anybody in the comments, to be honest with you. Because I would hate for that to happen. Oh, here's a star. This one's kind of small though. But there's a star. Those are kind of small. But I'm going to leave it out just in case. So these stars might have to work and then fall off the edge. And we'll be good there. All right. Oh, that one's really big. All right, I know I have some somewhere, but you know what, guys? This is what I get. Okay, so let's make sure this is uber dry, then we're gonna wax it. Okay. And now we're gonna wax it. All right. Make sure I didn't miss any of my stars on any of these other ones that I pulled out. Okay. I'm going to pull back out the wax here. Like I said, I use Dixie Belle Best Stain Wax. This is their clear. You are welcome, Holly. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. If you are interested in purchasing, I would tell you the main things that you need are the transfer. You'll need a squeegee. I mean, you can, you know, way back in the day, every now and then we'd use a kitchen spatula to pull it off the edge. But you need a squeegee and you need paste. Now, here's the other cool thing is we have inks too. So if you wanted to do a t-shirt or a onesie or a hat or shoes or whatever, we sell inks and you just heat set it with an iron. That new moms can do. I've always been interested in the company, but I know have a yes, Essence, absolutely. So here's the great thing, and I'd love to have an offline conversation with you because I'm sure you might have some questions. But yes, absolutely. What I love is there are crafts, there are projects that literally you can do when the little one is napping. If the little one naps, if you're like my son, he would nap for like 20 minutes. But there are projects that take 5-10 minutes, right? There are some chalk couture designers that run it completely off of Facebook. There are some that do shows and events. I mean, there's so many different ways, but what I love about it is you can sell the product themselves, so the transfers and the pastes. You can sell your finished products. So when I'm done with these, outside of the one that I may give away, depending on how many viewers we get, I am a part owner in a boutique, and so I'll go put it in the boutique and sell it, which is great, you know. So if you have that type of venue near you, you could do that as well. Yeah, or just sell to family and friends. And so yeah, the possibilities are endless. It's one of the reasons why I joined. Well, I joined actually because I loved the product and I love creating, and I was sewing children's clothes, and it was taking quite a while to sew an outfit, and the return on my investment just wasn't there. And so I did it out of joy, but there's only so many kids outfits I can have and so many friends I had with children. So it just got to be too much. Whereas this, you know, it's decor, and everybody needs decor at some point. It makes great gift baskets or project pieces, gifts, whatever. So this is just distilled water I'm putting in here. So if your paste gets a little too thick, remember it needs to be like cake icing. You can just add a little bit of water to it and bring it right to life. Because it has chalk in it, air loves it, and it will start to dry it out a little bit. Okay, so now this transfer I have used quite a bit, but you guys can see I'm pressing it down because I don't want any air bubbles. Now some of our transfers, I'll tell you, have a little bit of, they have some flex in it because it wants to give you that old vintagey kind of farmhousey look. Not all of them do, just a few. And so if you pull up the transfer and you see that, it's probably intended to be that way. It's not anything that you did wrong. All right, so we just put it on, and then you put all the excess right back in the container so you're not wasting anything, which is the other thing I love. I'm getting all that excess off. Now, if you'll notice, I do work sort of quickly. I mean, not super fast, but I'm not going to let it sit for too long because, again, that chalk in our paste will start to dry, and you don't want it drying on your transfer because then it's going to clog that screen, and when you go to pull it up, you'll notice it. You'll see it immediately because it won't go on even, and it'll look splotchy. So you do work a little fast, and for larger transfers, there's techniques to help with that. Okay. So you guys can see there's some flex in here. Oops, this one, see, it started to dry on me a little bit. Let's get a little bit more, or I didn't add enough. I didn't press hard enough. Okay. Yay, look at that. All right, my stripes are on. Make sure I'm answering all the questions. Again, if you guys have questions, just holler them out and I will try to answer them. Let's get this red, white. You guys should see my ribbon obsession. Oh my gosh. I'm looking over at it now. I have literally 4 racks full of ribbon. Why one person needs that much ribbon, I don't know. My husband thinks the same thing. He's always like, can't you use up what you have before you buy more? I'm like, no. Because I'll find a deal on it, or, you know, something will happen. I have to have all the ribbon. Just have to. Okay, so we'll do like here. Let me cut. And we're gonna hot glue, again, my handy dandy. I know I keep saying it, but my wireless glue gun. Look at this, no wires, no wires. I get my ribbon a couple of different places. I'll send you some links, but Michael's, when they have really great sales, a couple of times a year they'll have really great sales. And then there's a couple of websites. I'll have to look them up, to be honest with you, and let you know. But I will put them in the comments here at some point today, tomorrow, so that you guys can have access to it. Because I can't remember them off the top of my head, and I don't want to tell you a site and then you go to it and it's some like really kind of scary site or something. Have you guys ever done that? You go to look something up and you're like, oh, I can figure that out, and then you go and it's like, that is not the site I intended. Yeah, I don't want to do that to you guys. I got a little too much glue there. So much fun. My gosh. again, if you guys are enjoying these crafts and you want to follow and see the other things that I do, just like and follow my page. If you want to be notified when I go live, there is a text that I send out, and you can just send your name to that number, text it to that number, and I will send you a notification. I do it most of the time. I will tell you sometimes I'm not very well prepared and I forget. Oh, whoops. I forgot my stars were on that transfer. Hold on, guys. I'm actually going to cut my transfer so that I can get, hold on. We can cut our transfers as long as you don't cut in the screen mesh area. You can cut them because it's in the water bath. I don't want to have to pull that whole thing out to clean it. Okay, so here are my 4. Yeah, they're too big. I think they're too big. So let's go to this little one, and this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do it kind of randomly, and hopefully it will look good. Now you can use this over and over a couple of times. Look at that. I'm always so I've been doing this, gosh, since September of 2017, I think it was, and I'm still amazed. I still love this so much. My son does it with me. We do his teacher gifts together. He's 13. He's been doing it with me since I started. So he does it with me on occasion. Now that he's getting a little bit older, he doesn't do it as much. But teacher gifts, most definitely. We're going to make this one fall off the edge a little bit. I hold classes at my boutique sometimes, teaching people how to do it. I'm going to paint that in there in a second. I think maybe right here. Yay! Maybe one right here. I try not to go overboard. And it's funny because normally I'm an odds person. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh no, there's an even number. My friend Bobette, who's probably watching, will crack up at me because normally I do odd numbers. No, it's not. It's not just wood. You can do chalkboard, you can do tin, you can do, well, let's say metals, chalkboard, wood, anything that has, let's say, somewhat of a smooth surface. Because sometimes I do use wood that's a little wonky, and it works just fine. It won't be as an even, layout of it. I've used, gosh, some people have even put them on old vintage saws, put it on furniture. Oh gosh, the opportunities are really kind of endless. I'm sure there are some things it won't work well on. I'm just filling in that gap. A lot of blue. I'm wondering if I should have done my stripes in red. What do you guys think? Should I go back and do them in red, or do you like them in white? What do you guys think? Give me your feedback. Should I do them in red? I can. It won't take long. Or should I keep them in white? So yeah, anything. I mean, I even do them on canvas paper. Like I said, you can do them on clothes because we carry an ink line. Old Lazy Susans and palette board. I mean, it's kind of crazy, all the different things. What do you guys think? Should I go back and do these in red? Here, and I'll show you guys, since we're talking about it, I'll clean the transfer so that you can see how I clean and how I can use it again. All right, so let me get this out of the way. You guys let me know. Do you think I should do it in red? Is it too much blue and white? It's one of those things, I think it could go either way. Oops. I don't want to do it on the wood or on this cardboard because it'll stick. It'll stick to the cardboard. Okay, so I just pulled it out of the tub of water. Okay, this is just a disinfectant wipe. If you don't like disinfectant wipes, just plain paper towel and water will work. And look, I'm doing this right on my table because I really don't, it doesn't harm anything. So I'm just rubbing all of that paste off. Heidi, retype that. Type VIP. That way, I mean, I'll go back through and make sure everybody got a message, but you'll be certain to get it if you type the VIP, or you should. If you do it in red, we can learn. Yes, okay. Essence, I can do that. White, keep them white. Okay. All right, so some people are saying red, some people are white. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll show you here. I'll just show you what you can do. So watch this. And I'll go back and fix it. So a lot of people are saying white, but Essence, I'll show you this so that you can do it later. So look, my disinfectant wipe, look at this. Or just water. Look at that. Do you guys see that? See how it's cleaning up? And it's removing. Whoops. I'm pushing a little hard. My blue's starting to come up a little bit, but that's not the Chalk Couture. That's literally just my paint job. But see how it went away? Look at that. So now, if I wanted to do it in red, now I just cleaned this off, okay? So I'm gonna hit it with my blow dryer because I don't want it wet when I lay it back down. I'm just hitting it with my blow dryer on both sides. Let's just assume that I'm going to do this back. I had cleaned it all off, right? We had just wiped it all off. I'm going to lay it back down, and then I just choose the red. Voila! That is it. That is how you can change your design or your color. Hopefully that made sense. Maybe on the next heart I'll have an uh-oh, and I can show it to you more. But... and I'm just going to run this just so there's consistency. It's kind of like when you paint a wall. If you repainted a wall in one section only, it would be darker in that section than the others. So just to have a little bit of consistency here, I'm going to go down and make sure I cover most of the area. Hopefully that made sense. Boom. And it's back to normal. So that happens too if you have an uh-oh or something happens. Maybe you're working on something and something falls in it while it's still wet. Literally you can just clean that one little section as long as you haven't layered. Sometimes we layer our transfers to give different looks. And as long as you haven't done that, then you're good to go. All right, guys. So let's do one more. Are you guys in for it? Are you game? Type the word game in the comments if you're game to do another one. Let's have a little fun. Okay. All right, so let me get my cardboard back up here. As you guys can see, this is a well-loved piece of cardboard. I do a lot of my painting on this, so sorry it's not a pretty background and all the things. Okay. So another thing, if I wanted, just to let you guys know, if I wanted to put this outside, right? Sometimes we do porch signs or things that will go on a porch, a front porch or something. I would just take a polyacrylic spray or a Mod Podge spray and I would spray it. Don't use anything you would brush on because it's like paint. It's going to smear it, okay? So use a spray, polyacrylic, or, and I say polyacrylic because polyurethane will bring anything that's in the woods out. So if it was in a place, you know, that has sap in it, or in a place maybe you got it at a yard sale or a thrift store and somebody smoked in the home, it will bring some of that up. So you want to make sure that your, I like the polyacrylics or a Mod Podge spray. Okay, so this is why I love these projects. They always end up turning into something so much more than I had originally planned. This is also why I like going live, because you guys sometimes have wonderful ideas that help direct me in a new way. Okay, let's see. I can, oh, no, that's still got some blue on it. Let me get a new paintbrush. No, I just bought some. So excited. Because I tell you, I wear my paintbrushes out. Okay, so now, let's see if I can get rid of that a little bit. Because Dixie Belle's a chalk-based paint too. All right, guys, I am loving these little table sitters. Can you just chalk over the white? Yeah, if I wanted to, let's say for instance, I wanted to put little red stars inside of this white, I would have to make sure it's dry. So I would hit it with a blow dryer, and then I would put the little stars in there and do it with a red paste, if that's what you mean. So a lot of times we do layer, which is fun. We do layer. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see this. I'll put this up here so people can see what we're doing. All right, so I've got a new paintbrush. So I'm gonna just spray the top of my paintbrush. I just squirted it with just a little bit of water. I like to do that so that the paint adheres to the water beaded surface versus going into all of the paintbrush itself. Now this is Sea Glass from Dixie Belle. It's just a really pretty blue greenish tone. Not like a teal. Hopefully it's coming through. It's just very pretty. Like I said, I'm in Virginia, so coastal colors do really well where I am. I probably forgot, that's why I put them off to the side. I didn't want paint splatter to go on them. So coastal colors do really well. Beachy colors, nautical themed stuff does really well here. So this is a really popular color here. Yay, you guys are game. I love it. Okay. Like I said, let's get these edges painted, and then again, I will paint the back sides when you guys don't have to sit here and watch me do all of that. It's just easier to paint the edges now, or else I could, depending on, oops, what I chalk on here with my transfers, how close to the edge I get, I don't want to paint over it. Not that I couldn't fix it, but if I don't have to do something twice, I'd prefer not to. So I appreciate you guys sticking in with me. Again, if you share the love, oh gosh, I shouldn't say that word, right? Facebook hates it when we use that word. If you sprinkle the love, just type the word sprinkle in the comments. And I would appreciate it. That way I know. And if you're interested in joining my crafting, my private crafting group, just type the word VIP in the comments. Especially if you're interested in purchasing any products to make some pretty things yourselves, because I do have something going on in that group right now that will help you with that purchase. Can't say what it is publicly. It's against our policy and procedure, but I can tell you, you want to check it out. All right, so let's just do another layer here. And I think I'm going to do the flowers on this one, the flower transfer. And I'll take pictures at the end so you guys can see all of them finished and done and together. All right, so here we go. What do you guys think of this color? Do you like it? Type the word like it in the comments if you like it. This is kind of funny when you go live, because it's the only way that I know that you guys are enjoying the project is to ask questions sometimes and get you to comment. But I do appreciate you guys so much for joining me on your Memorial Day. I know it's a little bit different than typical Memorial Days. So hopefully y'all aren't affected too much, and you're at least enjoying some family or get-togetherness or something, or maybe this is your enjoyment for the day, is watching some crafting online. I I hope so. All right, I'm gonna hit this with the blow dryer. It's pretty dry. All right, let's hit it with the wax. You guys are getting this right now, right? You're starting to get the routine here. Oh, good. Yeah, it's one of my favorites too. It's a nice combination of the blues and the greens, I think, if that's how you can describe it. I don't know. But the wax is just like Karate Kid. Wax on, wax off. So I'm going to go, and you can feel it. Like feels like it's got a little bit more of a softer, buttery surface than down here. So I know that it's gone on. And that's what you want. You just want that nice protective layer to go on. It's like priming your walls. You just want that nice protection. You can go without it, but you know, you never know. I'm a mom in this downtime. Crafting eases my busy mind. Oh, yes, I get it. Now, I'm fortunate in the sense that what I call my job, my 9-to-5er, is I'm still going to work because we do things for governments and military aircraft and stuff. And so I've been going to work every day, but my husband is a real estate agent, and so he works from home most of the time, but he and my son are home during the day. And so it's a lot of time together, no matter how much you guys, how much they love each other, it's a lot of time together. And so, yeah, so they hit their moments sometimes. Okay, so I have an option of doing that, or maybe doing this one. Let's see if this one's too big. So I could cut off just that other leaf. I kind of like the big one. What do you guys think? And the colors, okay, so this is kind of the fun part. This is where if you do like being creative, this will come in and be very helpful, because now you can pick out all the wonderful colors and how it will go together. All right, so I'm thinking a green for the leaf area, leafy colors. And this is where I can go a little bit bolder than I normally would. Let's look at, remember that fuchsia flower we tried earlier? What do you guys think? Is this too bold? Oops. Sorry, oh. I have not opened this one yet. Hold on, let's find one that has been opened. Maybe this one? Raspberry sorbet. Nope. All right, guys, I need to find a color. Or do we go purple? Ooh, the purple's kind of pretty with it. I'm liking the purple. Yeah, let's do purple. An aubergine. Doesn't that sound? That reminds me of Steel Magnolias. Have y'all ever seen that movie? Where they're talking about the football outfits. She's like, they're aubergine. Okay, so we'll do purple, green, and then we'll do this one in purple, these in the green, and then we need a little attention to those small flowers. And I'm thinking the yellow. Okay, guys, this is really bold. We're either gonna love it or we're gonna hate it. I'm just letting you know. All right, Cassie, I agree. Okay, so I'm gonna open all these up because like we said, we want to, it dries fairly quickly. I mean, it's not super fast, but you don't want to have it sit for too long. So, all right, let's mix these bad boys up and make sure that they're of good consistency. I've started trying to, like, once a month go through my pastes, and believe me, guys, I have so many pastes. Oh my gosh, it's a little crazy, and stir them up, because that way it gets them moving and it gets them ready for when I'm on craft projects, because they can harden. And if that happens, like I said, you just add a little bit of water and, you know, you're good to go. Now, if it gets really hard, like brick hard, now I have not done this, but some people are putting them in a separate container and then putting them in the microwave for about 5 to 10 seconds to loosen them up. It is something that you can do. But I put them in a separate container because these come with a metal lid on them when you first get them. And you don't want to put metal in the microwave, even if you think you got all of it out. Yeah. As soon as you hear those sparks, you'll know immediately you did not. Okay, so let's go purple for the big flower. And you know what, guys, you can do so many different techniques. You can do the ombre effect. So if I wanted to, I could have put a lighter purple in the middle and then done a darker purple around the edge and then blended it, which I do those techniques on some of my lives. You can do kind of a, what I call camo effect. And it's a bunch of different colors dotted together and makes a really pretty kind of mirage of different colors, I guess. I don't know what the right terms or things are to say about it, but it's very pretty. I call it the camo effect because it does look kind of camouflaged. Okay, we got the greens. Oh, I'm going to add a little bit of purple to this little flower here, just to break up those yellows a little bit. Okay, and maybe the purple here, because this will be like that, of that flower just hasn't bloomed yet. Oops. Okay, and then we're going to go green. Green on all the other leaves. Now sometimes on leaves I do like to use, I'm not going to do it now because I didn't prepare it to be this way, but I do like to use different colored greens and kind of have it so it's fading into different colors, because in nature that's what leaves are. They're not all one solid color. Okay, are you guys ready? All right, pray for goodness. That purple is amazing. Look at how pretty. OMG, you guys, what do you think? Oh, I could totally see just different flowers over this whole thing. Oh my gosh, my mind is now racing with ideas. All right. I could, if I wanted to, then, what do you guys think? I don't know what to do. We could put another saying here. Or, what do you guys think? Huh. Where did that other little one go? So I've got this one too. I just don't want to overdo it with the flowers. You know what I mean? Like, but you know what I can do is, I'm thinking it's missing a little something on this side. Like it's a little off balance maybe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to include these leaves here. This is just from the same transfer family, and that leaf is going to overgo that flower, and that's okay. All right, we're going to add these and see how this goes. And because I think it was kind of looking a little unbalanced, and we'll decide, I guess, when we pull this up. Oh, nice. And then look, guys, we'll add a little bit here, coming out of here, like out of this flower, right? So again, it's falling off the page or off the block, but I'm okay with that. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah, so much better. What do you guys think? Is it too much, or are you liking it? This is where you can get a little creative. All right, so at least that filled that in a little bit. I like that. Now, I have a transfer in mind that I'm thinking of that I think would be really pretty in that purple. Yay! I'm so glad you guys like it. All right, let me pull out my transfer book that is words and sayings because I have one in my head that I'm thinking might go well. Hold on. I have so many transfer books, you guys. All right, words and wit. So there are several, and I'm thinking, I thought there was one that said, let's see here. Oh, it's just so pretty. That purple is prettier than I thought it would be. Let's see here. I'm trying to find it. There's one that says humble and kind, which I really like. She leaves a sparkle wherever she goes, but it's a little large. All right, guys, hang with me. I'm still here. Okay, here it is. I don't know if it's going to be too big. It might be too big. All right, guys, let's see. I just love inspirational things. And it says, be your own kind of beautiful. Isn't that awesome? All right, let's see if it's going to be your own kind of beautiful. All right, guys, what it might be is this leaf is a little long. So I've got to maybe what I could do is do be your here and then own kind of beautiful. Oh wait, hold on. It goes off. All right, guys, I'm trying to figure out how to place it because I had not planned on using this, but I'm thinking it's a nice message for this thing. And then what I can do is add a little bit of floral back up here on the top. We can see how this looks. It is eating into this leaf, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to remove it. What do you guys think? Yay, Lisa, we are on the same wavelength, girl. Okay, I'm just erasing this a little bit. And because I waxed, you guys, it's helping me erase this a little bit. Just saying. That's another reason why we wax. All right. Okay. And I can fix that so there's like a little pretty flower on that later. Okay. And I'm thinking I'm going to do the purple. I'm going to do it in purple. Because I don't know how it's coming across on camera, but that purple is gorgeous. Okay. Now I've used this transfer quite a bit too. Like I said, we can get like 8 to 10 uses is what corporate will tell you. If you take care of your transfers, meaning you clean them shortly after use, don't let them sit in water too long because it'll pull that sticky right off the back. But and then you store them in, regular home temperature type of place, and you store them nicely, you will get a lot of use out of them. It's just like anything else. You take care of it, and it will last longer. I'm just pulling that excess right on off, and using that excess to get all the little pieces down here. It's been a while since I've used this transfer, so hopefully it's still in good shape. Feels like it is, but sometimes there's little things you just can't see until you use it. All right, you guys, are you ready for the reveal? Hey, Brenda, how are you? I'll show you the other 2 blocks I just did if you guys are joining me. Be your own kind of beautiful. OMG, you guys. Look at that. All right, now I'm thinking of adding a little flower. Hold on, let me clean this one that I just used up. So if you're just joining me, I'm going to show you guys. These are the other 2 that we did earlier. So we did You Are Enough. And we did the Memorial Day themed or 4th of July. And these are table sitters. So those sit on their edge. I know you guys can't see it when it's up, but it sits on its edge. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to take a little bit of, where did my sea glass go? Oh, I'm so glad. Yay, I'm going to paint a little bit of sea glass up here because a little bit of that green, and that way I can get into here a little bit easier than I can just removing it. I can paint it away. Okay. All right, and that will dry, and it should look fine. All right, and I want to... Okay, guys, again, if you have any questions whatsoever, please type them up here in the comments. If you want to join my crafting group, just type the word VIP, just like that, VIP in the comments, and I'd be happy to invite you to my crafting group. I don't know if that's going to be too much. I don't want to be, maybe we'll just do these 2 little flowers in gold. You know, keep it simple is such a good saying, because sometimes less is more. And like I said, if I don't like it, I just erase it and we are good to go. What do you guys think? I always have to have things in 3s. Let me add just this little small guy. Oops. There we go. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys, what do you think? Let me blow dry that area so it doesn't look so funky with that sea glass. Cover these up. Put them in. I'm putting all of these in the water because I can reuse my stir sticks and my squeegees. And that way I'm not really wasting a whole lot. What do you guys think? I'm just looking at it, trying to see if there's anything else that I need to do, add, or remove. I could have leaves coming. I don't know. I don't know. All right, guys, let me hit this with a blow dryer. Guys, what do you think? What do you think? Look, 1, 2, 3 projects done in an hour. How long have I been on? The flowers need something with them. I agree, right? Maybe some leaves. Okay. See, so I'm glad you said something. So let me see. Hold on, guys. I've got, oh, here we go. A perfect little addition, I think. So if you guys watch any, I have some lives from a while ago. Florals used to really be my thing. I was obsessed with doing flowers, and I would build up these really gorgeous designs with, because we have a couple of floral transfers that are pretty amazing, and you can create just gorgeous pieces from the florals. All right, so I'm going to use our, this is just a little tool that we have. And of course the name of the tool is escaping me right now, but multi-tool, because that's multiple things that help stir your paste. It's got this nice flat edge here on the bottom. Okay. And let me go and do the other side. I've got one that goes in the opposite direction. Oh, actually it doesn't. It's in the same direction. Okay. I thought I went in the opposite direction. Let's do this. And we'll do, all right, we're going to have a little fun here. And we're going to add little tiny flowers to these, I think. I don't know. Why do I have the Sesame Street song in my head? Somebody please explain that to me. I have it a lot. If you watch me live, you'll hear it. Like, I seem to, and like I said, my son's 13. He's not watching Sesame Street anymore. Kind of crazy how that stuff happens, right? All right, guys. I might be going a little overboard here. Let's see. Okay, and then let's see here. I can add little tiny flowers as little additions, and that way it will not look so greenery. I don't know, might be a little too much. I might be going overboard. Let's see. Thinking I go on a little bit overboard. Maybe. You know what? I'm not liking it. Are you guys liking it? I'm not liking it. Oh, you like it? Oh, yay. Okay, maybe I'm just being overly critical. I can do that. Sometimes I'm too close to the project, you know? Okay, so let me see here. I've got this tiny little flower. There's one that I usually use that I like when I need just something tiny and to add to it, but I don't have it immediately on me. And maybe I'll just add it in here as little pops of color. I'm thinking of pinks. That pretty pink. Pretty pink. Let's see. Oh, there's a soft pink. I don't know if it'll be too soft. It might be too soft for this. Let's see. Oh. Let's see, guys. I've got a soft pink. Let's see. Let me clean off my little tool here. And I'm going to remove this mustardy yellow one. Here, this third one. Okay. And we're going to just add this cute little bloomy, it almost looks like a clamshell. I don't know what type of flower that is, but not what I wanted. Okay, we're gonna remove it. See, now you guys are really getting into like all the different things that you can do, the mess ups, the perfect things. I need something there. I feel like I'm missing something. What do you guys think? Am I missing something? I think I am. I need something there. Again, my theory of 3 is getting me. All right, here's a bigger one. It's kind of like a daffodil. Let's try that one. Maybe it's the color, the paste color. I don't know. Maybe it's just not meshing well. I think it's the paste color. I think if I'm going to do it, I need to do it in mustard. What do you guys think? Pink or white, I think. Yeah, I was thinking pink too, but for some reason it's not. Maybe if I add more of it, like add one right here, and then it will help. Now because I'm layering, I won't be able to clean it up as easily. And then one over here falling off. This way I've kind of incorporated it throughout. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll add a little bit here. Okay, now I'm starting to do it, feel it. Now I'm getting all the feels. Okay. I think it was just so random sitting there by itself. But I needed some other color. The purples and yellows, although beautiful, were dominating a little too much. And we'll do one up here. Okay. What do you guys think? Now I think it's finished. Now I'm loving it. I don't know. Some people might think it's too much, and that's okay. I'm perfectly okay with that opinion. All right, I'm going to hold it up close to the screen so that you guys can kind of see all the little additions of the purple rose and brighter pink. Oh, that would be cute too. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah. All right, so if I redo one later, I can do that. But hopefully you guys can see. I'll kind of do a little span over it. But it's quite pretty. I'm really, really liking it. I'm noticing the top of that O got a little, cut off. So I'm just going to take a paintbrush and fix it. Now, I could lay the transfer back down if I wanted to, or I can just take a paintbrush, since it's very small, and finish that out. I know it's a tiny little thing, but it kind of, it's weird when you look at it. It does kind of complete it when it's there. Okay. Yay! Oh, thank you, Lisa. All right, guys. That's it. So 3 beautiful projects in an hour or so. If you sprinkled the love, type that in the comments. And I know I said if I reached 100, but I'll do something for you guys, and I'll do it on my next live. I'll do a drawing. I try to go live every day, but I'll do it later on today, and I'll message you guys. All right. I hope that you guys have, here, I'll put the camera back on me so you guys know it's a real person. Oh, and you're probably getting dizzy. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me flip the camera around so that I can see you're actually looking at me. Because if I don't, you could be looking at my wall and I would never know. All right, everybody, I appreciate your time with me today. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your Memorial Day. Please be safe. And if you liked what you saw today and you'd like to see more, just like and follow the page. If you want to be part of my private crafting group, type the word VIP in the comments, just like that, VIP. And if you are interested in learning more about Chalk Couture and the business opportunity, then just type the word join. All right, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.